Hey guys, how's it going? It's Power Gaming 8590 here, and today we're going to be playing through a new verified creation called Hulking Mutants New Strain by Ares the Ram. This does cost 200 creation credits and is available on PC and Xbox. So what this does is it adds in some new super mutant enemies that can spawn alongside the regular ones called Hulking Mutants. So what they do is they're just a little bit beefier and they look a little bit different. Now, as you can see, I have been working on building a battle arena here, and we're going to go ahead and get on top, take a look at them, and take some out before we go hunting some down. And if you do enjoy Fallout 4 modding and verified creations, do feel free to leave a like, comment, and a subscribe as we come on up and take a look. As you can see, okay, he just one-shot us. So they are very tough, needless to say. I barely got a look at them. But that is okay. Let's go ahead and we'll top our health off before heading up to take a look. And, oh wait, we have the plasma caster. I want my improved handmade assault rifle for this one. Now let's take a look. As you can see, I've got a couple down in there. And I am a level 50 character, and they have skulls. Can I shoot them from over here? Okay, they're not doing too terribly much. We'll take him out. And as you can see, this guy has a pile of health. There we go. I thought I had a third one I spawned in. I guess not. I just used console commands to do that. Now let's go over and take a look. As you can see, he appears to be some different headwear. And, oh, hey, I found the other one. I don't know where he was hiding at. But as you can see, he has some new headgear, looks like some new armor pieces that he is wearing compared to vanilla Super Mutants. And they do, at least from what I've seen, have what appears to be a little more health. Take a look, there's one there. Here's this guy, as you can see, he's got some glasses on, and he's too heavy for me to carry, but he has a gas mask. So yeah, there's a couple different ones that do spawn in, and they have different variations and legendary forms. So let's go take a look at some areas where super mutants like to hang out and see if we can't find some spawning in the world. Weston Water should have a good bit of super mutants outside, and hopefully we can find a hulking one. But that is all this mod does, is just add in some super mutant variants. There's a hulking one right there, and that's a legendary, so we're not gonna investigate him too far. And as you can see, it is compatible with other super mutant mods. Like, I have the Capital Wasteland super mutant mod installed, and it works just fine. Alright, so here is a hulking super mutant. As you can tell, the body structure is a little bit different from vanilla ones, and he does wear that aviator helmet, although he went down rather quickly. Alright, who is shooting the rockets at me? This regular old super mutant. Well, let's take him out and see if we can't find some more. There's another super mutant. And, let's see. I hear one screaming. Ah, it's a Nightkin. That is part of the Capital Wasteland pack. That is not part of the Hulking Super Mutants pack. But as you saw, they do spawn in and are compatible, as per what the mod description says, with just about every super mutant mod. What are you? Just a Nightkin. Well, that seems to be about all we found. There was one. Now, where else is a good spot where super mutants like to hide? Westing Estate, Cutler Bend. I'm trying to remember. Is this? I think this is where the dumping ground is Westing Estate, I want to say. I'm probably not being super intelligent. Okay, yeah, no, that is not the right spot. It's like a little dumping area. Darkwater, Wilson, Automatoys. That has super mutants. We'll go to Wilson Automatoys then and see if we can't find a couple in the wild there. But yeah, this is a pretty standard, well, verified creation. It's honestly kind of hard to really review because it just adds in an enemy type. There's a skirmisher. And there's already the Capital Wasteland pack for free, which adds in way more variety than this one. There's a Hulking. There's a Butcher. We'll take out the Butcher. And why does he have a Gimp mask? Why? We'll take a stim. Trying to avoid taking him out so we can look at him a little closer. What are you? Let's check. That's a Primus, so we can take him out. Oh, that's a Hulking Super Mutant task. Okay, we're like stuck. I might have to take out the Hulking one that I was trying to keep. Right, who are you? Oh, you're another Hulking one, so we'll just take you out. It looks like there's plenty of them spawning here. Okay, something is like wrecking me. Let's take a refreshing beverage. Find another Super Mutant up here. Another Hulking Super Mutant. So they spawn quite plentifully, as you can tell. It must have been an odd spawn there at the water treatment plant where we didn't really get very many spawns, because we are getting plenty of them here. There's Big Mac. Alright, Big Mac is taken out. Not to be confused with Old MacDonald. And yeah. Now we've got that Hulking Super Mutant Taskmaster. So they do spawn in with different variants, and he also has the Gimp mask on. Yeah, I don't get that. Whatever. And here's the one that's stuck, so we can take a closer look. As you can see, they come with some custom armor. The body shape's a little different. Whereas, like, this guy... Let's bring him over here, we can take a look. Alright, we'll take a look. Oh, he's also got custom textures, because I have a texture pack for Super Mutants. Okay, so maybe I should have done a little more prep and removed some of these Super Mutant overhauls. But mind you, all of these other ones I have are free, whereas this one costs $2. But that's what it does. It adds those in to the Commonwealth in the Super Mutant leveled list. Let's go hunt down one more area. I'm trying to think of where else some Super Mutants might be. That's Raiders there. There's a couple by the Gwinnett, but there's not a lot. Oh wait, there's that place up over here, West Everett. We'll head there. There should hopefully be some more there for us to fight. So, yeah, hopefully it's got a couple more there for us to fight, and then I can give you my final review. Right, well, we spawn in, and that's just a regular Super Mutant Enforcer and his turret. Let's head this direction and see what all we have in here. We'll jump over that. There we go. So let's see, we got a regular Super Mutant Brute, another Brute, not a Hulking variant, Hulking Super Mutant Brawler. We'll have to take a look at that. Regular Super Mutant, Hulking Super Mutant Taskmaster. Let's come up here and take a look. Does he have anything going on? Looks like just a little bit of armor change. And again, maybe a little bit. Oh, it's a glowing mutant hound. He didn't look very glowing. Super Mutant Enforcer again. I'll take some 44 ammo. Might as well. Just regular Brute. Okay. What was my aim? That aim was ass. Let's take out that Brute. And, okay, we got a guy with a missile launcher. That's Hammer. Not to be confused with Thumbnail. Alright. Oh, and some Centaurs. Which will go down rather easily. Alright, so not as many as I was hoping. Now, we did see, I believe he was hulking. But he's too heavy. Yeah, he doesn't really have anything on his face, but it looks like he has some custom armaments. And can we pick him up to take him over? We can. I want to try and get a side-by-side with a hulking one so we can see the difference. I don't know if we're going to be too successful with that, especially because he's stuck face down. Whereas this guy I can flip over. There we go. And honestly, their body shape doesn't seem that much different. Yeah. Not entirely sure on that one, but they don't look that much different. They have a slightly different texture. They seem a little lighter, have some different armor pieces. That could even just be the difference in variations there. So what do I think of this creation? Well, it's $2 to add a couple of reskinned Super Mutants. And there's already an amazing Super Mutant mod out there for free with the Capital Wasteland team made for the Super Mutants from Fallout 3 in New Vegas, which is free and adds in all kinds of stuff, whereas this one you get a couple new variations that don't really look that different besides the name and maybe a different face texture. Other than that, they are functionally the exact same. So what am I going to rate this one out of 10 stars? You see, I feel bad rating this one low because it's not a bad creation. Like, enemy variety is greatly needed in Fallout 4. But at the same point, this doesn't add a whole lot more. See, let me check my notes. It adds a new Super Mutant variant with custom mesh and texture, and with 9 different warpaint. Okay, so there's 9 different faces they come with and paints. So 9 new Super Mutants is what I'm getting from that. I could be wrong. I'm not investigating any further. I don't feel like elaborating. So I'm unfortunately going to have to probably go with I'm going to go 4.5 out of 5. Not because it's bad, it's just the free alternative to this is way better and does the exact same thing but adds in extra layers to combat, like with the Nightkins and stuff, compared to just a different face paint and armor pieces and maybe a texture or / mesh for the armor. But it's by no means bad. It's a weird one. It's one of those... It's rated lowly because... Not because it's of poor quality, but because the free version does more. But that is my review, and as much of a playthrough as I can do for the Hulking Mutants New Strain Super Mutant mod by Ares the Ram. Anyways, if you did enjoy the video, do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!